Hi, this is Spirituality in the Workplace, Religious Studies 3330.2 WW. And my name is David Sable. This is an introductory video just to go over a few things about the course and to give you a picture of who it is that created the course and who's leading it. So the course is really centered around the group discussions that go on all week. And you begin by doing the readings that are in the syllabus. All of this is downloadable from Blackboard. When you do those readings, you shouldn't simply read straight through. There's a way to contemplate what you're reading. Find the points that are interesting and stop reading. Think about what it is that you're reading. There are controversies and profound points in some of these readings. After you've done the readings, then go to the PowerPoint. Read the PowerPoint through and notice that there's more than just the slides. There's the notes field beneath the slides. You need to look at those because that's where there's more content than what's just on the slides. Having done that, you'll find that at the end of each PowerPoint file, there is a question, which is the basis for your weekly assignment. You answer that for yourself, and I will post guidelines about how to do that in a thoughtful and mindful way. And you'll post that on Blackboard, and within a few days, your discussion group, which is another 4 or 5 people, will have done the same. And then you can begin to respond to each other's responses to the contemplation question. At the same time, the teaching assistant, Ashish Mahajan, and myself will be monitoring these posts to Blackboard. We may jump in on any particular discussion, or we may communicate with you privately. And we're not just focused on the conceptual content. We're focused also on how you communicate. So again, read whatever supporting documents that are there on the website. It'll be important. In addition to the course readings and the PowerPoint and the group discussion, there will be a midterm exam. And again, you can find the dates and the details in the course information and syllabus. And that will be a changing point in the course. After we've done that, the rest of the course is based around preparing you for your term paper and creating term paper outlines that lead up to the term paper. Again, this is explained in more detail on Blackboard. It's during that time that I hope to get to know all of you by reviewing what it is that you choose to do for your term paper, and maybe getting to interact with you one-to-one if we can. And we can do that via email, we can do that perhaps in person if you're within an hour of Halifax, and we can work that out individually as we go. Same for Ashish Mahajan, he's more likely to be able to work with you via email and your outlines leading up to your term paper. These group discussions will actually taper off after the midterm exam, and you'll be able to focus more on your term papers. So that's the way that the course runs. Let me say something about the content. This is an unusual course, Spirituality in the Workplace. So the very first part of the course is exploring what do we mean by spirituality, and what would it mean to you to begin with? And that's what you'll be exploring in the first 2 modules. What does that mean? And what kind of frameworks could we use to evaluate and assess spirituality in the workplace? This course is not centered on theory. After you have those frameworks, we are going to look at case histories. One of those case histories will be around Tommaso Foods. And that's a corporation here in Canada, in Montreal. Another one is Greyston Bakery. We'll be looking at that. That's in the United States. And as we go through these examples, you'll begin to see how different ways actually make sense to look at the workplace as a way in which we can carry out our inner purposes, our values, and what we might want to refer to as spirituality in the workplace. So don't hesitate to get in touch with us. Please feel free to write email and to stay in touch with us so we can find out what will work best for you to make the most out of this course. And if you have questions about the requirements and the grading scheme, of course, we can answer those kinds of questions as well. So thank you very much. I hope to be able to get to know everybody in the class by the end of the term. And I look forward to reading your term papers. Bye for now.